Delulu,
Lulu.
delulu.
Living
Welcome to Living in Delusion
with Lindsay.
podcast.
With Lindsay.
And Hannah. And yeah, so that's still a work in progress, obviously. Not much has changed in that field, but maybe we'll get a theme song one day.
Maybe someday soon.
Maybe. We could try that again. Welcome to episode
Two.
New Location, New Lindsay.
Yeah, so true. I actually have a new mic, have new headphones, new location. Completely different this time.
I still haven't got headphones yet, guys. It's just been a week, a month. I
Month.
actually definitely do better about that next
No,
time.
like we're going to. It's like we've got more time now, I feel like.
Yeah, we're gonna give you guys some updates. We're gonna give you the rundown, and
Okay.
we're gonna give you updates on ourselves
And
and a
on pop
little.
culture.
Yep. So, do you want to go first? Anything to
Well,
update us on?
okay. First, song obsession. Did you ever figure yours out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Yep.
Mine is Indifferent by Megan Maroney. It just came out Friday. She's been releasing sneak peeks of it for a while, and I was so excited. And it's so good, and I'm striving to be indifferent like her. So that's my song obsession right now.
So true. Thank you for sharing with the audience. Currently, mine is probably Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone. I made a TikTok to it yesterday.
Was it the same thing on your Instagram story?
Yes, but like for some reason TikTok gave it absolutely nothing. Like it literally had like 2 likes.
I I like saw it. I was doing something else and I saw it, and then I went back and actually watched it, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's me."
Personal update aside from the song obsession, I finished with a 4.0 this semester.
Yay! I
And-
I'm
oh,
almost there, possibly 4.0, might be 3.95. We'll see. I'll update y'all next time.
I have no idea how I did that. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. So we're proud of that. And I'm starting an internship soon. So, whoop. And I had another interview for one today. So everyone cheered. Yeah. So that's
Woo!
me.
I don't really have any other updates right now. I just moved back home today, like an hour before we started talking. We FaceTimed before this. An hour before
We talk
that.
without you guys. So
Sorry guys. But I moved back like an hour before that, and I applied for something last week, but I haven't heard anything back. I probably won't hear back for a couple weeks just because they just opened the application, but that's
fingers
my
crossed.
updates. Yep,
Whoop.
fingers crossed. Hopefully, at least an interview. That'll be a later update.
I, right now, am going to read you some of the pop culture news on NBC's headlines. Headlines. So, okay, so here are your headlines. Wednesday, season 2 to feature a bevy of new cast members. Yeah, wow.
Wait, I forgot about Wednesday. I haven't watched, like, that's been so long. Was that
I
fresh?
never watched it,
It's so good. It's actually really.
but I have seen the filming process being started.
Does it say who's in it? You don't have to go digging if it doesn't, but like,
No.
okay. Period.
Um, a new series in the Office universe is headed to Peacock.
Oh.
Olivia Rodrigo responds to a fan who got a lyric tattooed with a major typo. I'm gonna tell y'all what the tattoo was. So she meant to get butterfly wings and accidentally received the words butter wings.
That's really good. I really like that.
Travis Kelce lands his first major acting role in a Ryan Murphy horror series called Grotesquerie. Did
Let's
you know he could
go.
act?
Let's go, Travis Kelce. He's been all over the place recently. He was also at the Kentucky Derby, and then he
Let's see
was
that.
in Miami for F1.
Hillary Duff welcomes baby number 4.
Okay.
Taylor Swift bill is signed into Minnesota law, boosting protections for online ticket buyers.
Let's go, Minnesota.
Oh, we need that. And then I'll just give you a couple more headlines and then we'll wrap it up. There was a shooting outside Drake's Toronto mansion, injures security guard, and I did hear that the security guard did pass away, unfortunately. Yeah.
But
Now this headline is
was
not
this
saying
just
that
like was it like purposeful, like going for Drake? That's
I
crazy.
think that it was after a little bit of the obviously big thing that we haven't addressed, the Kendrick and Drake drama.
That's crazy.
I was it because of that? I don't think that it says. It says shooting outside Drake's Toronto mansion early Tuesday seriously injured a security guard. And then I saw yesterday that the security guard passed away, but this article is not saying that, so I don't know.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
The motive of the shooting remains unclear.
That's crazy.
And then Paris
Actually.
Hilton jokes that her 5-month-old daughter could use a spray tan
Spray
during
tan.
the.
I saw that. The baby looked this color, like so pink. Did you
Yeah,
see the video?
I
Like,
did.
oh my God. Like, I don't agree that the baby needs a spray tan, but like that was crazy.
And my last update that I'll give you is Gypsy Road Blanchard debuts new look. She is now blonde and she looks great. She's living queen icon.
You can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now.
Those are your pop culture highlights for the week.
Okay, but like also Met Gala.
Yes, Met Gala.
Okay, so what I was gonna tell you earlier that I said I'm gonna save. So basically, first of all, the fits slayed. Not all of them, a good bit of them. My favorite was Ariana Grande, and so that's where this comes from. She also performed, and she had
I
a
did
different
see that.
outfit when she performed. And everybody has been freaking out saying that they're like, "Oh my God, like we haven't ever seen inside the Met Gala. Like I didn't want to see inside it." I've seen videos inside of the Met Gala before. And
Really? I haven't.
There's videos of Harry in there. Like you can literally see him like cheering people on the stage.
I don't
There's
remember
videos
that.
of it because I was like, am I just like too like am I like chronically online or something? Because I know for a fact. Because I know for
I,
a fact there's videos of Harry inside there. Because you can see him like cheering. He's like standing on a chair. Look, that's inside the Met Gala.
oh, I have seen that.
Yeah. And everybody
I
was
didn't
like,
realize because that was not the outfit he was wearing
he
outside.
changed in there. But
Yeah.
like everybody's like, we've never seen inside. And I was like, we have. Y'all just clearly don't pay enough
I didn't
attention.
see Ariana's first outfit.
Her first outfit was like a white. It was just white. It was kind of plain, but it was really pretty.
Gotcha.
And the other one, I feel like it was more on theme. It slayed pretty hard. She ate. But Zendaya also ate pretty hard.
I love Zendaya. Speaking of Zendaya, have you watched Challengers?
Guys, I'm so obsessed with challengers right now. So obsessed. It's, I don't, like, it's probably not for everyone, but I ate it up. Have been playing tennis like almost every day since.
I have a Challenger soapbox. So here's my thing. Zendaya and
Josh O'Connor?
yes,
Yeah.
that's the one who plays Patrick. Okay, that's
Patrick,
what I
yeah. And then Mike is the one who
Mike. Oh,
plays
I know
Art.
Mike. Don't even fret. I know Mike. Here's my soapbox. Anyways, going back. Here's my soapbox. Zendaya and Josh both hate on Art in all of their interviews. Here's my unpopular opinion. He didn't do anything that bad.
Who, Art?
Yeah, I'm team
No.
Art.
No.
I every
100%.
Zendaya says that he is a snake and he is the villain in the story. And I love you, Zendaya. I love everything that you do. I disagree. I disagree.
All
He
he
did
did, he did one bad thing. One bad
one
thing,
thing,
and
and
it
he was
was
19.
like
And he was 19,
exactly.
and it wasn't even the reason that they broke up. I mean, did it add a little tension? Yes. But was it the reason she broke her
It
leg?
was it
No.
was it was never listen, it was never gonna work. In
No,
the
it
long
wasn't.
run, it wasn't gonna work.
And
Like,
you know what? That man could do no wrong for me.
no,
And,
he's perfect. He's everything. I don't
and
know.
Tashi's a little bit stronger than me because I would have folded so many times.
This the bedroom scene the night before the match
And then when she found him in the
with
bed with
with the little kid.
Art, you could do no wrong to ever, just ever, to
He,
anyone, to me, to ever.
he's perfect. He's everything.
Curly headed him.
Both of the other two are the only I haven't seen where they were saying that Art was the bad one because
Oh yeah.
everybody on TikTok likes Art.
Yeah, but like Zendaya straight up called Art a snake.
That's
She was like, he's a snake.
crazy.
And the interviewer was like, well, maybe I'd have to rewatch, but honestly, I think you're the villain in this. Because listen, she
I
kind of is.
no, like she is. Like
And I support women's rights and I support women's wrongs more importantly, and I love Zendaya. So fine, but you are a little bit of the villain. Like I'm still gonna
yeah.
support you, Queen, but
No, like
no.
I think art's in the right here. And the ending is a little like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
But I'd like
It's
to
not
think I feel like they're probably all happy in the end, it seems.
it's not like a wild ending. If
No.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good and been playing tennis, not on their level yet.
Yet,
Yet I'll get there. Don't
we'll
worry.
get there
Don't
possibly by
worry.
perchance.
Do not worry. It'll
I
happen.
wasn't. I'm gonna read you guys I'm gonna read you top 10 on Billboard right now. And I'm gonna tell you who I'm watching out for.
I
Who I
haven't
think
I haven't seen anything about Billboard lately.
yeah.
So,
So number one, surprisingly actually to me, is Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone.
interesting. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, this is the week of May 11th. So not like I guess this week, and then
Yeah.
they'll restart 'em. Anyways, Million Dollar Baby by Tommy Richmond, a bar song Tipsy by Shabuzi, who made Swifties mad. He posted on his Instagram story and was like, "Okay, let's beat Taylor's" or something like that. And of course, people got mad. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Slay Queen.
Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, and that is who I'm watching out for.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's blowing up. His shows have been getting a lot more
No, like I
traction.
kind of hate that because I wanted to see him while he was small, and I don't think I'm gonna get the option to do that.
So yeah, I would watch out for him. He's already on the Billboard chart, so you might be a little late.
That's crazy.
Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Do you know that song?
No. I don't-
Lose Control.
Wait, maybe I do, yeah.
Yeah. Too Sweet by Hosier.
What
Wait,
week was Too Sweet number one? Because they kept talking about it whenever I saw him. I saw Hosier, by the way, guys.
I don't know what week he was
It
number
might
one.
have been that week because they kept mentioning it, and I was like, news to me. Anyways, what's next?
Like That, Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar.
Mm.
I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you
You
talk.
walk. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you. Yeah,
I Can
me
Do It With
too.
a Broken Heart, Taylor Swift, and Down Bad, Taylor Swift. And it's really funny because the Fortnite one is a picture from TTPD, but these two pictures are just 1989 TV pictures.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I don't
I
know.
can do it with a broken heart.
It's so good.
It's so good. Like I can't quit listening to it.
And I think that she took up all the spots on Billboard too, but for a minute, but I don't,
Probably like the week after it came
yeah, I
out. I
think
feel
it
like
was,
she normally
yeah.
does that at least for a week.
So that is the music news,
Let's
everybody.
go. So now for the last pop culture thing.
James.
We're so
I'm so
excited,
excited.
guys. We have a whole story after this, too. So, Lando Norris won his first race with F1.
The Miami Grand Prix.
Guys,
So you can't call him Lando No Wins anymore. They call-
true.
And I guess it wasn't all too much for little Lando
For
Norris.
little Lando Norris. Is this going to be like a common theme? Like, we're going to quote, it's all too much for little Lando Norris. Because
And
it
I'll
happened.
probably quote, oh,
It happened
Leclerc,
last time. We did it last
Leclerc.
time.
I
Like,
know. Camilla Cabello posted a TikTok
I was
to that.
dying.
And then she met him and he's like,
And
I
he was
saw
like,
your
I like the
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay, guys. So on this topic, the last time we weren't entirely into F1, and Hannah had literally said that we were gonna, like, there was a big chance
Lindsay
we were gonna
still
fall
wasn't on
into
board
it.
yet. I was a little bit there, but
We're
I
here.
was, yeah, well, now I knew this was gonna happen. Like, we're fully obsessed, by the way. I don't,
Nobody is surprised. Not a single person is surprised. We're F1 fans now. We're quite obsessed.
yeah, it's I almost bought an F1 shirt yesterday. A
True.
Lando shirt yesterday.
Guys, if you haven't seen the edits of Lando to The Alchemy, I need you to go watch them right now. Like, go find them. They're so good.
We'll actually link them.
Yeah, I will. I
Don't
will.
even-
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it on the Instagram story like right after this.
And a new I haven't shared my UCLA TikToks yet, but I'm gonna do that.
Oh, true.
But
True.
yeah, so we are bad. I mean, I am already like versed in a lot of the lore too, and it
We're far gone now. So
yeah.
it will come up.
So can't wait to watch the races.
No, like
I'm also not F1 related, but me related. It's so funny because yeah, no, y'all, I have to share this. We were just talking about F1 and Olivia just sent me this. It says died in 2013, born in 2024. Welcome back, frat boy Niall. Like
true.
you can see. And it's Niall and Lando.
Lando.
And then one of the other racers quoted it, Can, and said, "I'm sorry, Ireland."
That's so crazy. What was
Uh,
your news?
So my news is that I'm also into pro soccer now.
True,
It is what
true.
it is. I've gone to two Nashville games,
They look
so
fun. Look pretty
they're
slay.
a lot of fun. And Messi will be here in June.
When?
In June.
But like when?
Oh, I don't know. We can't go though because we can't afford the tickets.
Oh, yeah, true.
Olivia says hi, Pod.
Hey, Olivia.
She said, I'm Lando Norris's number one fan.
So
Well,
true. So true. I'll let her have it since
you can have him.
other sports news, the NHL playoffs are going on right now and it's taking up a lot of my time.
Oh, also, guys, I picked my favorite hockey team. I'm so glad that I can announce this here. I am a Bruins fan.
Let's
Go
go.
Bruins.
Guys, I
Woo!
still can't decide. Like I don't know. I
Who are
don't
you
know.
deciding between?
I don't know. We'll have to get back to the favorite NHL team because I don't know. I can't decide. There's so many.
Yeah, well, I decided.
I need something to be like a deciding factor, and I like too many of them to I'll figure it out.
You should be a Bruins fan like me.
Like maybe. Like it's kind of up there.
Anyways, it doesn't really. We gotta move
No,
on.
we got to move on. Okay. Okay, so that's all for pop culture new obsessions. So I was on TikTok and there was a TikTok on my For You page with one like, and it said 5 things that you probably don't know about Harry Styles.
And we're gonna see.
So the first one I can already tell you. I saw it. Styles grew up in Holmes Chapel, England, where he worked for a local bakery.
I did not.
Bakery.
I did not know
I
that.
know, shocking news.
I did know
He
that.
got a tattoo on the Late Late Show with James Corden.
What?
Shocking information, everybody.
Does it say late, late? And Niall think he was gonna get it?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's just a crazy guess, though.
Oh, he said he once bit off the tip of his tongue while tripping on magic mushrooms.
I knew that.
I also knew that. I told you this wasn't going to be too eventful. Wait, what does that say? He is an avid reader. Okay, avid is questionable.
At best,
I don't think Harry Styles is an avid reader. Maybe I'm wrong.
we don't know.
But I don't. Styles was approached for the role of Eric in The Little Mermaid 2023.
I knew that.
That is true. We did know that. The avid reader's really throwing me. I just like I know he reads, but something about Harry does not give he reads all the time vibes to me. Oh, the books we're reading right now. So I'm reading Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, which I read Magnolia Park's and Daisy Hates in February, and I started this book at the beginning of March, and I hadn't finished it, and I started reading a bunch of other things. I picked it back up last night, and if I would have read the chapter I started on last night, I would have been hooked. And I can't, I was so mad when I realized. I started reading the chapter and my jaw was on the floor. And I was like, one chapter, and I would have kept going. So that was, anyways, Magnolia Park's Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings.
I am currently reading Crown of Midnight, but I only have like 20 pages left. So I'm about to go to Air of Fire, but I'm rereading Throne of Glass. Oh
Okay,
my
Air
God.
of Fire.
So excited to be at Air of Fire. Like going through these two books just so I can finally get to Air of, because you know who shows up. Warning, if you haven't read Throne of Glass or haven't gotten there yet. Rowan Whitethorn.
Is that your favorite Air of Fire?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but I also really like Queen of
I was
Shadows.
about to say Queen of Shadows is my favorite,
But I
I
also
think.
like Kingdom of Ash too, but it kind of made me want to
It's
die.
like it's a lot of emotional trauma, so I don't know if I can, like, say that it's my favorite just because of
Yeah.
the pain I was put through, but it's
I it's really in between Heir of Fire and Queen of
it's
Shadows for me probably,
it's so
but, like,
good.
Kingdom of Ash is just, like,
I think
like, enjoyment factor. I didn't enjoy every moment. Some of the
I
moments
think
I kind of wanted to.
yeah, true. I think Queen of Shadows is my favorite, and Empire of Storms is close, but I think I would have
Mm,
appreciated it more if I read it like not tandem because I like the tandem for the first time through, if you know what I'm saying. But
yeah.
like, I feel like having the knowledge of like having to stop the book to read the other one, like, kind of made the experience a little like I think I would appreciate Empire of Storms more.
I can't decide if I'm gonna do a tandem
But
again
like,
or just read
I
them
think
separately. I just don't know if I can read Tower
no,
of
I
Dawn.
know, that's the thing, like, I don't think I could get through Tower of Dawn, and, like, I like Tower of Dawn, like, I don't think it's
Yeah.
a bad book, but, like, I think it, like, made the experience of Empire of Storms worse. It's a tricky situation. Okay, so now
Okay.
now to what we were originally going to talk about for the episode. Our first concert we went together, Harry Styles, Love Tour, Nashville, Night One. Did we get the tickets right after we met or right before we met?
In
In
person?
person.
Right. Um, right before. Okay, so I can take you
Okay.
guys on a little journey. It was
You t
before you
Tell the
cut your
story
hair.
of getting the tickets.
So I'll take you guys on a little journey. Imagine this. I had bought tickets for Tampa originally. I met Lindsay. He announced a second Nashville show, and I was at the beach with some family friends, and we were supposed to go on an excursion that day. And I was like, "Look, Queen, like I would really love to go on an excursion. Unfortunately, Harry Styles tickets do go on sale at that time." And I did say that I would get them. So she's like, "That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll go to the pool." So it's like, if you could say a little prayer that we get them, please, please do that. So she went down there. She went downstairs and I called Lindsay. At the time, Lindsay still
Look,
had long hair.
we were
Yeah. How'd
we're
you find that
literally
so quick?
we're literally babies. Look at that. Hello?
Do I still look we don't look like that anymore.
No, no, we look different. I'm so
Like
scared.
whenever I look at old pictures at me, usually I'm not like, "Oh, like she actually looks different," but I feel like I do actually look.
Like we look the same, but it's definitely different. Like I
Yeah,
look and I'm
definitely
like,
older.
that's definitely not me right now.
Yeah. We were 17. I was 17,
I was
you were
18.
18. Yeah, I was 17. So, I was in the hotel room, connected to that hotel Wi-Fi, and just hoped and prayed. So, I FaceTime Lindsay, I'm like, "We've gotta make this happen. What are we going for?" The thing is, we were going for Pitt. You always go for
Do
Pitt.
you know I thought about this last night because I was thinking about us making this. Do you know, like, how crazy it is to hear watermelon and cherry pit?
I know. Like, it's not just like, we were like, "Do we want watermelon or cherry?" So, I connected to that hotel Wi-Fi, living on a prayer, had my family friend downstairs praying for us, called Lindsay, and I was like, I went up to the directors of Disney, and I said, "We're gonna make history."
And did. And now we're here today because of this, so I don't
Anyway,
know.
so we get into the pit line and I'm waiting. I'm like, hopefully, if you got in that line and it said like 1,000 plus, oh, like you might as well pack it up, give up. We got in that line and we got there and it said one person ahead of you. We were
Crazy.
we were number 2 in line. And I was like, "Well, now that we're number 2, like, we could actually get Pitt." So, we got Watermelon Pit. I paid for both tickets. I did not have that money in my account.
I
1000% went
Venmo'd your
overdrawn.
mom.
Yeah, because I didn't have Venmo at the time either. I hadn't set it up. 1000% overdrew my account. I was so excited, like literally vibrating, excited, happy. And I went downstairs after I got off the phone with Lindsay and I told my family friend and she was like, "Did you get them?" Like she saw me from walking across the pool and she was like, "Did you get them?" I was like, And she's like, "Oh, I've been praying." She was like, "I was just praying that y'all would get them. I'm so excited, and I'm wearing my shirt from it today." But
Me, on the
yeah,
other
so that was
hand,
yeah.
I was here alone. I had a friend come over like a little while after, and I called my mom and I told her because I hadn't told anybody that I was doing it. So I just shocked everybody when I bought these tickets that day, and I continued to do that for the whole year after that.
Consistent theme. Consistent theme.
So we went to Nashville night one, but where you were in at Southern Miss at this point?
Yes, so
Yeah.
I mean, now I live near Nashville and it's fine. At the time, I was not near Nashville
Yeah.
and it was a bit of a drive, but I didn't drive straight to Nashville.
No, on my birthday, my 19th birthday, Hannah came up, spent the day with me. We went and ate with my dad. It was
Yeah.
quite the it was she stayed in my college town in my dorm and
For like a
another friend's
week.
dorm for a week, like a whole week. Um, but she came up, we did that, and then we went to Nashville. It's like 4.5 hours from where I go to school.
Oh, that also during that dinner is where a certain picture had been dropped.
Harry
And
dropped a shirtless ice bath picture while I'm sitting at dinner with my father.
and we had to keep our composure.
It was like a nice restaurant too. Like we weren't just like in like one of the like super casual restaurants. No, like we were in a nice restaurant. He really set us up for failure on that one. He really did.
And that night also, he decided to sing To Be So Lonely, which he had not previously done at any of the shows in Chicago. This is bringing back memories. He decided to sing To Be So Lonely, and we had a bit of a freak out over that as well. Because why would he?
Spoiler alert. He didn't sing it at Nashville Night One, and it's my least favorite song on the album. I'll say it right now, but I was still mad. I was still mad.
You'll say it.
I'll
You've kept
say
that
it.
a secret for a while.
I'll say it. To Be So Lonely, least favorite song on Fine Line. You heard it here, folks.
That's just so crazy when there's so many other songs there.
It bothers me. I don't know. It didn't used to bother me. It bothered me. It didn't bother me when the album first came out, I guess. It does now, though.
I have a Harry song that bothers me, so I'm not judging.
It bothers me too.
No,
We
I'm thinking of a different one. Oh,
Oh.
there's two. There's two. I
What?
love you, Harry. I love you so much.
What other Harry song bothers you?
Music for a
Oh.
sushi
Oh,
restaurant?
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of the
N-
other one. The other one people would have a problem with.
No, I'll tell you because I don't like that song.
Yeah, I
To
don't
be
either.
from the dining table.
From the dining table. Neither of us like it actually, so sorry.
And everyone's like, "But you love Meet Me in the Hallway." I'm like, not the same."
It's different. It's very different.
But I don't like I'm sorry. I do not like Music for a Sushi Restaurant just because I think the lyrics are really bad.
Right.
Sorry, don't cancel me for saying that.
Don't
Actually,
cancel
we might
me.
cut that out.
I don't know what about To Be So Lonely it is that just irks me a little, and it didn't help that he didn't sing it at Nashville Night One. It wasn't as bad like later on in the tour when you didn't get it because like you knew it wasn't a consistent thing, but it just like
Yeah,
it was really bad whenever he like sang it in Chicago and the very next show he did not sing it.
but he did sing it at the show after that.
We don't talk about the show after that.
The
Not
show
not
after that, I was really going to suggest that we mention it at the end of this, and then we never have to talk about it again. But we'll get there,
we'll get
maybe.
there later.
So I
Okay.
drive up to Oxford, and we celebrate her birthday.
Oh my
You took,
God. It was midterms week. I had
yeah,
midterms that week. I didn't take any. This was actually an issue leading up because at the very beginning of the month, I went up to my professor and I was like, "Do you know which day that week our exam is going to be?" And he was like, "No, I don't yet." Didn't tell us until like the week before what day it was going to be. And I had this class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The concert was on Wednesday.
mm,
It ended up on Friday, so I didn't take it. That was an issue for the other show.
yeah, yeah.
But I didn't have one. All of my others were out of the way because I think I had like an online, or maybe it was on Monday. But none of them because we left on Tuesday. It was also Big Little week. I missed my Big Little.
She did, but I got to see it.
So I missed Big Little. She gave me all. She likes Harry Styles. She did give me notes and she was like supportive of me saying Harry Styles. But like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. and I missed the actual one. But I got a makeup one the next day.
So I will also go ahead and tell you guys that this is probably our least interesting concert story. Like we had it pretty planned out. Everything was pretty well mapped for this one.
Yeah.
This one was the reason that we have the other stories to
Yeah,
talk
like
about.
I don't think we would have ever gotten I don't like I liked concerts before this and I had gone and seen people multiple times before this, but like something about this show awakened something in me. Yeah,
I just couldn't get enough. Like it was bad.
it's
But
really
anyway, so
bad.
we drive up to Nashville and we get to actually did we go to Two Boots Pizza?
We went to Two Boots. Wait, did we leave and go back to Two Boots? Okay, but we go to Two Boots Pizza.
Yeah. And our Airbnb was really nice, actually. It was a little
It was
studio. It was so cute.
one of the nicer places we've seen.
And so then we go to Two Boots, which shout out to Two Boots if you've never been, you should go.
I
Yeah,
was
and it's
literally thinking about this last night, and I could not remember what we ate for dinner, and it was 2 Boots. How did I forget?
how could you forget?
How could
I
I
haven't
forget?
so we went back to the Airbnb and so we got there the night before the concert. So we
Mhm.
didn't like okay, this was before camping culture was what it is now.
Yeah.
And so there were of course people like staying out all night, but we didn't really feel that that was necessary. And to this day, for Harry for a center stage, camping for days on end, if you don't hear it from anyone else, you can hear it from me, is unnecessary.
You do not have to camp like that for Harry.
No.
No, like, his barricades are massive, there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get there. Okay, so we set our alarms for 4 in the morning. We did get there early, but we didn't camp. Like, we just got there a couple hours before they were giving wristbands out.
Yeah.
So we got there at, like, 4:35-ish in the morning.
5, I think. Yeah.
And we were like 200 something in line, 200 something in line
We
plus
were less than
right,
200. I thought we were like 186.
we might have been. But we were
Um,
like we were still back there and there was lane 1 at this time.
yeah.
And
Lane 1 has gone bankrupt
we
since,
st
but
whatever. But like we were still so close, there's no need for it, guys.
yeah.
No need.
And this was also during the time where you either had to have like the COVID test or the vaccine card. Yeah, so we had to figure that
Crazy.
stuff out.
Crazy.
Um Anyways, we got there at like 5 o'clock in the morning. We met these two lovely
Lauren and
girlies.
Hallie,
Love you guys.
they're from
Shout out.
California. This was also because the Nashville show was added on, there were people from
Yeah,
everywhere that weren't able to
yeah.
get tickets for other places. There were people from all over that came to this show. It was
And like
crazy.
we were wrapped around Bridgestone and it was like probably they didn't start passing out wristbands so I want to say like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So it was probably like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and Nashville was waking up. There were already bachelorettes on their buses and they were treating us like we were zoo animals. They were like, "Oh my goodness,
What's going on
what are
here?
y'all doing?"
Waiting for Harry Styles. Oh,
Oh, is that the one from One Direction? Yeah. Or it was either like Harry Styles. Oh, who's that? Have you ever heard of One Direction? Yeah. Well, he was in that. Oh,
and
that's
these are
pretty
people
much
like
how
just
it
like
went.
riding by. Like we're having these conversations as people are like
Yeah.
walking to work with like phones, like they're rushing, like in their suits, and we're all
Yeah.
like, "Hey
Hey.
guys."
And so we meet Hallie and
Lauren.
Lauren, and it was just really fun. And someone accidentally spilled coffee. They ordered us coffee.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah,
This is
on their
crazy.
hairy blanket.
This is like awakening things in me that I
This was
completely
like a
forgot
blast
about.
from the past. And so
Oh,
then we get our wristbands and we get pretty good. Lauren and Hallie, we were like the whole time we were talking, we were like, yeah, we just don't know what we're going to do for parking because this was before we really knew the area very well and I didn't really know where we should park. And we had been parking at a church that morning and the parking was crazy expensive. Um,
oh, First Baptist Church, Nashville.
Yep. And so they were like, "Well, our moms, you guys can just come to our Airbnb, drive there, and our moms will drive you to the concert." And mind you, we had just met them, but trusted them with our lives, obviously.
We were like, "Of course."
Yeah,
And
of
we did
course.
find out that we were staying in the same area,
Yeah, like literally
right
like
across the
3
street.
minutes down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we get our wristbands and we go back to the Airbnb. At some point during this, I drive the wrong way down a one way. Like it was
Yeah.
no sign.
It
But at some point during this,
I can't remember. It was over by where we stayed because like that street
Yeah.
was a one way and we were like, we get ready. First of all, we got ready at like 10 in the morning, like 10 in the morning for this. The concert doesn't start till like 9. We got ready at 10 in the morning. We went back and got merch. So we ended up paying for parking again to get merch, which was also a whole thing.
And I had to like call my mom and be like, I don't know if I have enough money in my account for merch. And then I went and looked at my account and I had plenty of money. I don't even know what
Yeah.
I was.
I
Got
was
this
also,
shirt.
yeah.
And
So,
I think I bought this and I think I bought this sweatshirt and a
yeah.
tote.
That I didn't get the tote that one, and I was so mad I didn't get the tote, but I got it in Atlanta.
Maybe I just got the, I don't remember what I got at Atlanta. I don't remember where I got things.
I got the t-shirt and the sweatshirt at
I
Nashville.
think that's probably all I got then.
And then we went back. We met Lauren and Hallie at their Airbnb.
Yeah, we
We
went over. They
just
showed us their
fully
outfits,
went in there. So,
everything.
oh my God, like I have such cute videos of all of oh, so sweet. So then we go and we get in line. And let me tell you right now, Bridgestone, next time I go and have pit at your venue, you better have it figured out because it was awful.
To be fair, not trying to be a Bridgestone defender ever because I am their number one nemesis. However, unto in which forth, I don't think that they were prepared for the caliber of Harry. And
And a
that,
lot of people aren't. I get it.
yeah, it wasn't just Bridgestone. I don't think any venues really were ready for the capacity of like, or like what was going on with Harry, like him blowing up all of a sudden, how crazy his fans were, and just in general, like concerts coming after COVID.
Right.
So, not trying to defend them because they stink,
Because
but
we did get in fights.
yeah,
Um, so they had us like they were trying to like call us like by like 100s, 200s, 300s. People they weren't checking because it
hmm
was just like a small little number on your wristband. It was like the wristband number. It wasn't even like written big on it. It was just like on there. And so we get into the line and there's like people are like fighting, pushing, trying to get to like where they're supposed to be. We're sitting I don't know. I don't even know how it started. I think somebody noticed that these people had like some crazy number. Like we were 200 and
they
these
were
people had like
800s.
800 and somebody noticed it on their wristband and they were like trying to hide it and they were like talking bad about people that kept trying to walk through and then we realized that we were supposed to be in front of them.
They were like, well, they let us up here. They're like, they let us up here, so like security let us up here. So it doesn't matter that we were like number 800 or whatever. They let us up here. So fun fact, guys, I sometimes I'm usually very mild. Don't not I don't usually take the defensive. Sometimes I do get a little bit I don't know, sometimes I can just it's usually if like other people around me are being affected, I can usually grow a little bit of a backbone. So, mind you, and not to talk bad about someone, but I'm gonna talk bad about someone. This woman was probably in her 50s,
No,
late
like
40s,
at least 40s. Like
hot pink hair, didn't know anything about Harry Styles, number 900 in line, got there that afternoon and skipped all of us. And
that was
then,
also part of their argument was like, well, I wasn't able to get here because I had work. Okay, okay, like if you have work, that's fine. But like
yeah,
if you wanted it bad enough, you could get that spot in line. So like,
yeah.
don't complain.
Sometimes I would let it go, but she was just talking a lot. And so, you know what? That just didn't feel right to me, especially because like I had gotten there at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I grabbed Lindsay's hand.
We had
I
made a
was,
whole line of people at this point too. Like there were
yes.
so many of us that were like
I yeah.
talking.
And they were talking bad about us. And so I was like, you know what? I decided to be a little line leader just in that moment. And I grabbed Lindsay's hand and I was like, grab Hallie and Lauren's. And then there was another girl behind us who was like young. And I was like, you know, she's young. I don't want to
Brennan.
leave. Yes. I was like, I don't want to, you know, like leave her. So I was like, okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. I just grabbed their hands and I pushed the lady out of the way, like physically moved her. And I was like, sorry, we're in front of you. And she was like, and I was like, "Sorry, but you're number 800, so I am gonna have to cut in front of you."
It was
And so I
crazy.
brought her, and then like an entire line of people
Because there were
just
other people that we weren't talking to that
yeah.
also were supposed to be in front of these people, so everybody just followed.
I was
Come
like,
to find out, also, once we get in there, two of the girls talking bad about them with us are with them. Do you remember
yeah,
that? We
yeah.
got
I
into
was
the
gonna
pit and they
mention that.
ran up to them and we were like, what? Oh my God.
And we were talking so bad, and I was like, interesting. But yeah, no, I took my little line and I pushed past that 40-year-old woman with the hot pink highlights, and she goes, "Ah, you know what? I thought this was supposed to be the happiest place on earth. I thought this was a Harry Styles concert, and it's supposed to be the happiest place on earth." And I was like, this is not Disney World. Coming from an ex Disney World employee, a Harry Styles concert in Disney World, I'm getting passionate. Not the same things, okay?
No.
I'm getting heated up thinking about it because she
So,
was so mean.
okay, so then we get in there. First of all, we got yelled at for running. Nobody was running. Well, there might have been a little pep in our step, but we weren't running.
Fast walking.
Fast walking. We get into Watermelon Pit. We're directly behind lane one. We touched the barricade.
At some point, I was like, we were like pushed
We got it
into the
shifted. Everything
barricade.
shifted.
Yeah.
So we're up there. We met another group of people. So we just started having fun, started talking to people, making friends. We came up with a dance. Hannah came up with a dance for Canyon Moon.
And I turned around and I was like, everybody in the pit,
We
learn
actually
this.
there was a large group of us that did learn it, and we made like
Like,
I
even
think
these girls' boyfriends were doing it. I was like,
yeah,
no, if you want to
we had a
stay.
sign for later in the show because he also sang Canyon Moon like right
Yeah.
in front of where we were. So made a sign to get him to learn it. He doesn't. But also let's backtrack. Let's backtrack because I don't my life forever changed the first time when the lights
Most
went
part of
down
the
and I
dance
heard da 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 da,
style.
like life changing moment. Like
Like, felt nauseous,
I
by the
haven't
way.
been the same since.
Anyways, so the lights dim. What song played before? Olivia played before.
Guys, Olivia Wilde was there.
Yeah, she made an
I
appearance.
didn't see her though. I never saw her. She was
I
over on
didn't
the
see
other
her either.
side. She
Yeah,
wasn't
she
in
was
our
on the
line of
other
sight.
side of it.
I would have given some looks.
What was the song that played before at that point? Was it Sweet
Sweet
Thing?
Thing.
It
Cause
was?
it was that whole tour, but it didn't become a
Yeah.
thing until later because that show, they dimmed the lights for Sweet Thing in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They like dimmed it and had like a whole like light show thing going, but they didn't do that in
Uh,
Nashville. But they
Yeah.
changed it. But it was the song the whole time.
So then the lights dim and we hear the intro. Style. Style is the whatever answer to every, and like at this point, feeling sick to my stomach. I had never seen an artist that I really cared about a lot in a concert until now. Until then, he pops out on
Guys,
stage.
and listen, that moment when Harry comes out is like because like he's one of the only like male artists where it's like a huge deal like what he's wearing.
Yeah.
So that first moment when he comes out, you're like, oh my God, this makes or breaks the whole thing.
Like what Atlanta, different story for a different day. But anyways, he pops out in a sparkly pink suit and immediately I started getting like notifications, Hannah, I hate you, Hannah, blah blah, blah, Hannah, da, 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 on Twitter because they saw his outfit. But at this point, the outfit was still buttoned.
Oh my, when did he even unbutton it? I
I
just
actually
remember
went through and rewatched some of the videos. It was a couple songs in that he unbuttoned it. Like he stood right in front of us
we
right when
didn't
he unbuttoned
know.
it.
Was it Only Angel?
I think so because when he's
I
like
think
da da, and I'm like, ah, it's because his
because
suit jacket had opened
I
and the
just
butterfly was
guys,
right there.
guys, Lindsay has the most insane obsession with that butterfly tattoo, and when I tell you the moment I saw that suit unbuttoned, like changed woman, like absolutely insane. Like lost my mind.
And everyone was freaking out because he had been
He
shirtless for
the
Vegas.
only that's the only show he'd been shirtless for.
I still think it's one of the best outfits on tour,
No,
but
it is.
maybe I'm
So good.
biased.
No, it's so good.
It was a great show. I think he was a little sick. He sounded a little sick, so he wasn't interacting with the crowd as much as he like
He
normally
I
does.
feel like also he did a gender reveal,
Yeah, he did.
and I think that did take more time, so he didn't talk
Mhm.
to multiple
But
people.
that was really good. He did read, I do have a little beef with him to this day because he did read the Canyon Moon sign that was like, let us teach you the Canyon Moon dance.
We watched him, like watched his
He
eyes
would
like,
like his like eyes were like, and then he just like walked away, and I was like, because
mhm.
like had he been in a feeling maybe a little bit better, usually those are the kind of things that he would be like,
He'd at least like make a face.
yeah, nothing. He
And
read it,
guys, when I tell you in front of us for the entirety of Canyon Moon, like the whole thing,
but I
like
still did it.
no, we were like
And I'm proud of that one section of the pit that I taught that dance to
I'm
because you know what? We did
L-
it.
What else oh my gosh, guys, this is
Define
also
what?
there oh, that's not what I was going for, but we have one of the best fun lines. They got better when he started singing them in Europe this past year, but, like, for, like, the US shows, we have, like, one of
Had the
the
best
best.
fun
It is
one.
the
Yeah.
best fun line. Up until he started singing it again, like, it was the best one.
Yeah. I also ran out of storage during the gender reveal, so I didn't really have any
I
storage.
ran out during Falling.
Mm.
Falling! Also, that girl beside us was yelling at Sarah during Falling.
Oh yeah, she
Like,
scared Sarah. Like Sarah was waving at us,
crazy.
and the girl absolutely screamed bloody murder, and Sarah went and like turned around. But the girl did throw her boa on stage, and Harry did put
He
it
got
on.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause she
But
we kinda became I follow her, like, I see what she's doing every
yeah.
once in a while.
But like during Fine Line, I remember like watching Lindsay because there is a video of Lindsay like crying to Fine Line, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited about this for her. So
Right there, I was crying right there.
so I did watch her more than Harry during Fine Line, but I never told her that.
Until later on.
Yeah.
You told me eventually, and I was like,
It was actually like a year later, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like that."
I
And you were
just
like,
I can't even, like, listen to it like that anymore because it, like
"Yeah." It makes I get at this point, Fine Line, like not even the song, the album just makes me sick with nostalgia.
yeah, same, same. What I was gonna say though is because this was our first Harry show, there's always like little things that like weird little things that like make you realize the person is like a real person. And I have a video of us after. And
Oh,
I'm screaming about how I could see his chest hair. I'm just like absolutely yelling about it. And then Hannah goes, I could see his nipples.
very quietly, like I could
And
see
then
it.
I yell, like, I'm yelling in the video, like, because,
It's the
like,
funniest video to this day. I think
it's
that we do have to post it on
yeah,
Instagram.
I will. See, that's gonna have to, like, go up after the episode comes out, though, because people would be like, "What?"
But yeah, and that was the first time like I tweeted my pictures in both HL Daily and HS Daily, which at the time, guys, were the vibe of the time. They were so big.
Is
Reposted,
HL Daily still
I think so, but they
are
were
they?
blocked by Louis.
Yeah, they yeah. That's been so long too. But HS Daily still goes strong, except, like, most people go for Harry Florals on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't really
I
follow
don't
any like
I'm not really an Instagram update person.
oh, I don't even follow them, but
I have HS
yeah,
Daily
they was
on, and I
yeah, they're
have
still posting.
The Harry and Nile one I have on.
Yeah, I have Harry and Nile
Yeah,
news, like Nary news,
but
but
she got posted.
yeah, and that was, like, a really
It
big
was
deal at the time,
it
like,
was a
people
big
were, like,
deal.
famous, and I was like, "No way." I was like, "This is my picture." Actually, that picture that I posted was put up on Pinterest a lot, and some people, like, had it as their profile picture
I
for some
forgot about
time,
that. Yeah. I also
and
this was the night we're walking out of Bridgestone and I FaceTimed my mom and
I was just about to say
I was
that.
like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is the best thing that's ever happened in my life. Best night of my life. I no regrets. I was literally
We're
because
like, "He
mom was
literally
like
looked at us."
no, he did. Like,
He
he did,
did.
guys. He
I made
did.
eye contact with him at one point because he was falling over, and
Guys, he tripped. His mic stand fell and he
he
tripped and he's going
he almost and I go, "Oh, no, Harry."
and he did laugh and he did sing Watermelon
Yeah.
Sugar right in front of us after that. So,
Yeah. So maybe he heard my British
like,
like, why did I do that? Don't know.
don't know,
Great
but
question.
like a little bit of an interaction. This is also I know so many people from the show. My literal grand little in my sorority was across the pit from us, and that's how I know her.
Wait, Kaylee
Wait,
was
that's how
there?
you know my grand little, Caroline.
Oh, oh,
That's how this is how you met Sydney, is it not? The group chat?
yes. Actually, yeah, so I actually live with one of the girls. Actually, we met so many people
Steph!
from that show. Steph, yeah.
Steph went to my school, and we met her, and then I rode to another show with her because she was in the Nashville group chat. Oh
Yep,
my
and Steph
god.
has become very prominent. Actually, so many of these people have become so prominent in our lives.
That's
There were there
crazy.
were other people, that we also met at that show that, like, we still, like,
Yeah.
interact
We I
with.
saw multiple of them at, like, Louis shows. Oh my god, that's crazy. Because, like, this was the first one, and now I still, like, interact with all these people, that's so crazy.
And the fandom world is such a small world, y'all, like, if you know one person, you probably know them all.
Like, and if you don't know someone, Your
You know
friend
someone
probably
that does.
does.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't think it would be like that considering like how many fans these people have, but like you're
Yeah.
gonna run
No.
into someone you know. You are. It happens.
And so like so after we left the concert, we just were like, that was the best thing in the world. We have to go to
I
all of
was
them
I
now.
was walking down Broadway with no shoes
No
on.
shoes,
No shoes.
barefoot.
Barefoot on Broadway, yelling about country music playing in the back, yelling about how this was the best night of my life. I think they're
Feathers
they
everywhere.
got a ticket. The car had a ticket on it.
I'm so sorry. They parked in somewhere and then didn't like renew the parking and it wasn't supposed to be there and they did get
Because
a
they weren't
parking
they weren't
ticket.
at the concert. Where were they?
No, they were out on Broadway.
Oh, they were. Queens, Queens.
Queens. They were out and about.
Anyways, we went to Nashville Night One. Life
Put your hair
changed.
behind the thing. But all in all, it was a fun weekend.
It was a really fun time. And it was the foundation for all the other crazy things
Yeah.
we have. So,
And that is why, and not even just with Harry, just with like concerts we've been to in general, like that really made us insane. Our bet our parents probably wish that we never would have went there, but
no, like I think I would have been pretty level-headed had I never seen Harry Styles. I
yeah.
don't know.
Who knows though, because it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think I'm more level-headed now, but Harry's not touring and he hasn't been for a while, so I'm kind of like, you never know. We
But
can
we probably will go a little crazy this summer because I know I am. I'm seeing Niall is touring and I have never seen Niall before. So we are definitely seeing him in Nashville. My friend wants me to go see in Arkansas and then we're gonna see him from
Caroline wants to go to
Philly.
Arkansas.
Okay, well then let's go.
They're on the $25 tickets
Okay, so we do have to purchase. My friend
mid-July.
also wanted me to go to Alpharetta,
So true.
but I have my internship on that day. So that was a little bit. I hope that you guys enjoyed our pop culture updates and our Nashville Night One story. And we are so excited that you guys listen.
We hope you'll keep following along. It's
Yeah.
been fun.
And this story is important to us because, it's kind of what started it all. So we thought it was good to do first. And we have so much fun talking to you guys. And
And
this has
that is
been,
episode 2.
yeah.
Bye,
Hope you enjoy.
guys.
Bye.
Love ya.
Love you.